myself.
But Mother, why are you leaving us?
Oh, why?
Yes, and in such a hurry.
Need you ask?
I am asking.
Because I'm displeased, immensely displeased.
But Mother, who with?
Everybody,
But what about?
everything. Nobody in this house has any regard for my wishes, and not a one of you cares the least bit what I think, and not a one of you shows the slightest respect.
But Madam.
And as for you, my girl, you're far too free with that tongue of yours, far too free for anyone in your position. Oh, the way you air your opinions, forever tipping in to favor us with a piece of your advice. Oh, good heavens me, mercy on us. Instead of being the maid, you might be the family lawyer.
Yes, but grandmother.
And I don't want to hear anything from you. You're a fool. A fool, a fool. 3 times a fool. A headstrong young fool. The first time I set eyes on you in your cradle, I said, that child's a fool. Granny. And don't you, Granny, me. Oh, you're no fool, heavens no. With that demure manner of yours, I never know what to make of it. There's always something going on underneath. You're sly.
Mother, that's not fair.
And let me tell you, my child, that your behavior, your whole demeanor in your own household is utterly disgraceful. Your whole way of life is wrong. Wrong from beginning to end. You ought to be setting your stepchildren a good example. Instead of which, oh goodness gracious me, look at the example you're setting them. You're extravagant, absurdly extravagant. What's it all for? Who for? All this get-up. Really, if I didn't know you better, I might think worse. You're not courting now. If a woman has only her husband to please, she's no need of such finery.
But, madam, if you'll allow me to remark.
Oh, I will not allow you to remark. Monsieur Clément, I've always regarded you as one of the family, and of course as my daughter-in-law's brother you are. But if this were my house, I should desire you never to darken my doors again. You're forever laying down the law, always telling people what they ought to do. Quite intolerable.
Really, grandmother, the way that you scold us all, you might as well be Monsieur Tartuffe.
Oh, Monsieur Tartuffe. Oh, I'm very glad to hear you mention him. I'm quite glad to have a word with all about him. If you really want to know why I've lost all patience with the lot of you, it's because of the way you all treated him. Oh, disgraceful. To us, sensitive as myself, so humiliating. The way you all laugh at him, and not always behind his back. Sneer at him. I've watched it every time I come into this house. I've watched it today, and it's more than I can bear. If you only knew it. That man's a saint. Oh, goodness gracious me! Oh, what a tumult of ignorance one word of truth lets loose. I tell you, as near a saint as any of us are ever likely to be. This side of heaven.
Really, grandmother, that's too much.
Don't you shout at me.
I'm sorry, grandmother. I beg your pardon, but grandmother, you don't understand. You don't know what it's like living in this house. We do. After all, it was a short while when the father first brought me into the house. And then, for a while, we come all day, every day, and now we've moved in, living here. If you would please order us all about, are we to have any lives of our own? Any amusement? Any friends even? Unless this Tartuffe condenses consent.
It's quite right, madam, what Master Louis says. If we were to listen to him and believe him, we should think everything he did was wicked. He sees fault in everything.
He sees fault in you, my girl. He hasn't got far to look. Yes, all of you. If he sees fault, as the girl puts it, he sees what's there. God is all-seeing. A man of God sees further than most of us. Remember that. Your father never did a wiser thing than to bring this man to his home and have him living under the same roof as the rest of you. Oh, if only you could appreciate even a little of the truth that's in him.
Well, I hate him. I hate the sight of him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him!
Not me!
Well, that's the truth of me, grandmother. He makes us as furious as we seem to make you. Now, I tell you what's going to happen. I and that holy man are going to have the most unholy row.
And he's a beggar, madam. Really, that's all he is. When the master first brought him along, when I first set eyes on him, I noticed his feet on the carpet, and his great dirty toes poking out at the end of his boots, and his clothes, filthy, stinking in rags, hanging about him like an old tramp's. And now, oh, what a shame. The best clothes, the finest bedroom, weighted on hand and foot, interfering in everything from morning till night, lording it over the household.
And you'll be the better for it. All of you.
You may think he's a saint, madam, but saving your presence, I think he's a disgusting old hypocrite.
Oh, may God forgive you, girl. Oh, what blindness, what ignorance.
Why can't he bear even a visitor to come to the place? I think he's jealous of madam here.
Doreen!
Yes, of all the fine gentlemen that used to come visiting.
Elmina, how can you allow it? How can you tolerate it? Your daughter's name forever exchanging words with the family. Such words, such insolence. If she were mine, she'd be on the street before she knew where she was. And about these visitors, I've told you before, you entertained here on a far too large a scale. And it isn't only I, Monsieur Tartuffe, who's noticed that. This house is becoming the talk of the neighborhood. The rows of carriages forever lined up outside the house, and all the crowds of lazy, noisy servants hanging about, waiting for their masters. And inside, all the fine gentlemen, she's no fool, the baggage for all her insolence, a visiting, as she calls it, hanging around Elmina.
Really, Madame Parnelle, I must protest. You're speaking of my sister. Are you suggesting there's any harm in this?
Oh, no. Oh, beyond the absurd display and the ridiculous extravagance. I'm quite willing to admit it's all quite innocent.
I should hope so.
But we'll talk. And it's much better not to give them any trouble.
But, Madam, you can't stop people talking. Not the talking sort. A gossip is a gossip, whatever happens. And we'll always find matter for gossiping, even if most of it has to be invented. So the only thing is to get on with their own lives, as well balanced may be between work and play, and as full and happy and useful as we can make them, and leave the talkers to talk.
Oh, very fine. Very good. Very correct. Very high-minded, Mr. Lay down the law. But for all your fine sentiments, I say it again. My son never did anything more far-seeing than to take this man of God into the bosom of his family. Or if only his family could appreciate some of the real virtues. Unselfishness and love and gentleness and kindness. Oh, don't stand gaping at me like